Hello everyone and welcome back to WARNO. It's been a while, I've been meaning to do this episode for some time now, but life has been busy and getting in the way. We're looking at one of the two new divisions that was released with the Lands update, the PACT's own 35th Guards Air Assault Brigade, and we're going to follow that up with a battle on one of the new maps, Vertigo. Let's have a look at what units they come with. We start off with Logi. We get the UAZ 3151 Snab. We get 12 units per card, and they each come with 250 supply. The MI8 MT Gruzovoy, 4 units per card, and they each come with 1500 supply. Next we get the MI26 Gruzovoy. This whopping helicopter comes with a supply of 6,000. Look at it, it's massive, it doesn't even fit on the screen properly. For the command units, we start off with the BRDM-2U. We get 3 of these per card. The MI9 command unit, 2 per card. The Descent KSHM R149 Balazor, 4 per card. And finally, the BMD 1KSH Soraka, and we get 3 per card. Moving on to the infantry. We have the Descent Sapari Commander. We have the Descent Sapari Commander squad with the RPG-7 for anti-tank capabilities. We get 3 units per card. The UAZ 3151 as their transport. Next we have the Descent Sapari half-size assault group. They come with both RPK-74s and an RPG-7 for anti-tank capabilities. 9 units per card with the UAZ 3151 as their transport. We have the same again with the Descent Sapari, however this time they are equipped with the RPO Incendiary rocket launcher. 6 units per card with the UAZ 3151 as their transport. Moving on to the next road, we have the Descent SPG-9. These guys come equipped with the SPG-9 recoilless rifle for anti-tank capabilities and can either come in the BTR robot or the UAZ 3151. Next we have the Descent Fargot squad with a Fargot anti-tank launcher, and they too also only get 6 units per card and the choice of the BTR robot or the UAZ 3151. Next we have the Descent Conquer squad with the Conquer's anti-tank weapon. They also get 6 units per squad. They also get 6 units per card and the BTR robot or the UAZ 3151 for transport. On to the next row, we have the UAZ 3151 equipped with the recoilless rifle SPG-9, 12 units per card, and next to them we have the UAZ 3151 with the AGS-17 30mm grenade launcher, 12 units per card. Down on the next row, we have Spetsnaz Commander. Down to the next row, we have the Descent Commander with the RPK-74 and RPG-22, 3 units per card, and coming in the MI2T or MI8T transportation helicopters. You're right there, mate. You look a bit stuck. Next to them, we have the Desentinki squad with the RPK-74 and RPG-7, 9 units per card, and coming in either the MI2T or the MI8T transportation helicopters. Down on the next row, we have the Spetsnaz Commander with the VSS Ventores and the RPG-26. We get 3 units per card. They also come with the MI2T or the MI8T helicopter for transportation. Next to them we have the Spetsnaz Infantry Squad. They come complete with the RPK-74, RPG-29, 6 units per card, and either the MI2T for transportation or the MI8T. On to the next row, we have the Descent Commander with the RPK and Igla anti-air launcher, 3 units per card, and they have the BMD-1, BMD-2, BTRD, or the UAZ 3151 as their mode of transportation. Next to them we have the Desatinki, only half-size infantry group. They come complete with RPK-74s, RPG-7 VRs. They come with 9 units per card, and their mode of transport is either a BMD-1, BMD-2, or a GAZ-66B. Next then we have the Desatinki, complete with RPK-74s, RPG-7 VRs, 9 units per card, and come in the GAZ-66B as their mode of transport. Next we have the same again, only this time replacing the RPG-7 with the METIS ground-to-ground missile weapon. Next we have the same again, only this time replacing the RPG-7 with the METIS ground-to-ground missile weapon, and they also come with 9 units per card and the GAZ-66B as their mode of transportation. And finally we have the Descent Bulniachiki squad, complete with PKMs and RPG-22s. They come with 9 units per card and the GAZ-66B as their mode of transport. Moving on to artillery. We start off with the 2B9 Vasilic 82mm mortar, which comes with 4 units per card and the UAZ as their mode of transportation. Next to them we have the Descent 2512 120mm mortar, 4 units per card, and the UAZ 3151 for transport. Down to the next row we have the MTLB Vasilic, a self-propelled mortar version of the towed gun mentioned before. We get 3 units per card. Next to them we get the 259 Nona 122mm self-propelled mortar tank, 3 units per card. Next we have the Descent D30 122mm howitzer, 4 units per card, and the choice of either the GAZ-66B or the Mi-8T as transport. And finally the BM-21V Grad V 122mm MRL truck, 2 units per card. Moving on to tanks, we start off with not a tank but an anti-tank gun, the D44 85mm, which comes with the GAZ-66B as their transport, 6 units per card. Next we have the UAZ with the Conquer's anti-tank system, 8 units per card, followed up with the BRDM2 Conquerors, 9 units per card, and finally the T80B main battle tank, 9 units per card. Moving on to recon, we start off with the BRDM2 with 9 units per card. Next, the Razvetka Heavy. They come with the BM1P, Mi2T, or the Mi8T for transport, 6 units per card. After them we have the Para Razdevka with the RPK-74s and RPG-22s with the UAZ for transport. They come with 9 units per card. Next we have the Spetsnaz GRU with the ASVAL, VSS Vintoraz and RPG-27s. They come in either the Mi-2T or the Mi-8T transport helicopters, 6 units per card. Next we have the BRM-1, 6 units per card. This is followed up with the Mi-8 MTA, 6 units per card, and finally the Mi-24K with 2 units per card. Next up we have anti-air. We start off with the Parachute Igla squad, which comes with either a BTR-ZD Skareziet anti-air self-propelled gun or a UAZ 3151 for transport. We get 12 units per card. Next we have the GAZ-66 with the ZU-23-2 anti-air gun mounted on the back of it. Don't look now, but the barrels seem to be clipping into the back of the cabin. This comes with 9 units per card. Next we have the ZU-23-2 towed into battle with the UAZ 3151. This unit comes with 9 per card. And finally the BRDM Strela 1 mobile air defense. This comes in with 8 units per card. Next we have helicopters, and straight away I'm excited to see what we have here. First up on the row we have the Mi-8 MT with 96 57mm air-to-ground rockets, 2 units per card. Next we have the exact same, however this time we have 192 57mm air-to-ground rockets, 2 units per card. Finally at the end of this row we have the Mi-8 MT with only 80mm air-to-ground rockets, again and 2 units per card. On the next row, we have the Mi-24V with the Yak-B 50 cal Gatling, 4 Kokon ground-to-ground, and 20 122mm S-13 air-to-ground missiles, 1 unit per card. Next, we have the Mi-24V AA with the Yak-B 50 cal Gatling, 4 Igla 5 surface-to-air, and 40 S-80 FO 80mm air-to-ground missiles, 1 unit per card. Next, we have the Mi-24V AA with Yak-B 50 cal Gatling, 4 Igla 5 surface-to-air missiles, and 40 S-80 FP 80mm air-to-ground rockets, 1 unit per card. Last on this row, we have the Mi-24V anti-tank with the Yak-B 50 cal Gatling, 8 Kokon ground-to-ground missiles, and 40 S-80 FP 80mm air-to-ground rockets, 1 unit per card. Next, we have the Ka-50 Aquila. This comes with the 2A42 30mm autocannon, 12 air-to-ground, and 4 Igla 5 surface-to-air missile, 1 unit per card. And finally, we have the Mi-24 VP. This comes with the GSH 23L 23mm autocannon, 16 ground-to-ground missiles, and 40 S-80 FP 80mm rocket, 1 unit per card. Finally, the air units. We start off with the MiG-27M with 4 unguided napalm bombs, 2 units per card. Next we have the same again, but replacing the napalm bombs, we have the 40 S-80 FP 80mm rockets, 2 units per card. Then we have the MiG-23 MLAA with 6 infrared AA missiles, 3 units per card. Next we have the MiG-27M with 4 Fab 500 kilogram high explosive bomb, 2 units per card. On the next row we have the Su-25 Frogfoot anti-tank with 2 KH-29T TV missiles and 2 R-60M infrared air-to-air missiles, 2 units per card. Next to that one we have the Su-25 with 6 RBK 250 500 kg cluster bombs replacing the TV missiles, and the same air-to-air missile, 2 units per card. Next we have the MiG-29 with 4 R-73 infrareds and 2 R-27R SARH air-to-air missile, 2 units per card. Then we have the MiG-25 RBF HE equipped only with 8 Fab 500 kilograms bombs, 2 units per card. And finally the MiG-25BM SEAD equipped with 4 KH-50U anti-radar missiles, 2 units per card. Now that we've had a look at all the units that this division has to offer, let us assemble our battle group. Okay, I'm deciding to do the helicopters first. I feel that I need to get these in first as they were going to be the core of the battle group support. First, I'm going to add the Mi-24 VP. I want it for its anti-tank capabilities, and although I'm personally not a fan of the PACT forces, I find the Mi-24 an exception to that. Again, the same reason for the Mi-24V anti-tank, however this one has the addition of also having some infantry suppression. Next I'm going to go for the Mi-8 BMT with the 192 rockets, as I think that if I truly needed some support to help minimize an infantry threat, this would do it. I'm now moving on to recon, going straight for the Spetsnaz with the Mi-2T transport. The idea I have in my head for this battle group is that I'm going to use the Spetsnaz for deep flanking maneuvers spearheaded by their scouts first. I'm now going to move on to Logi. Straight away I'm going to go for the Mi-26 Gruzovoy, mainly because it is a big ass helicopter and I want to see it in action, though the supplies don't hurt either. I'm now choosing the BRDM-2U for a command unit to capture strategic zones, and picking the Mi-8MT Gruzovoy to do the supplies that I don't wish to throw the Mi-26 into. Going into infantry, I'm going to choose Spetsnaz stream straight away, and I'm going to go with the Mi-8T as they have rocket pods with them. If I need covering fire immediate battlefield support when I deploy these units, this will help a lot for that. The reason why I'm going for Spetsnaz is flanking maneuvers. I'm now thinking I need some infantry to make up the bulk of my force, and I'm deciding to go with the Desatiniki half-size group with the BMD-1, and then again some more with the BMD-2. Desatiniki commanders with the BTRD, and then some Desatiniki but a full squad to make up the rest of my infantry forces. Moving on to artillery, I'm going for the MRL BM2IV because it does good damage in a wide area, and the 259 Nona because it looks interesting, and I just have to have one in my division. Moving on to tanks, I'm going straight for the T-80s and the Conquerors. Got to have decent anti-tanks in my personal opinion, due to the mobile warfare this game has. Having a decent anti-tank means it's easier to kill enemy vehicles. Moving on back to recon, I'm going to pick Paratroop Razvedeka to help assist my frontline troops, spot enemies, and the BRM-1 for more mobile scouts. I'm choosing to pick the Mi-24K because, well, my helicopter support, which is always good. Moving on to AA, I'm choosing to go with the Igla squads with the BTR ZD, as I think it's an interesting unit and I want to try it out in combat. Next, I'm picking the BRDM Strellas, as I've used them with other divisions and they work quite well. And then finally, I'm choosing the GAS 66 with the Zeus AA mounted on the back, because why not? Moving back to helicopters, I choose the Aquila. It is the first time seeing this in game and I want to give it a go on the battlefield. I also want a helicopter with AA abilities to counter other helicopters, so I'm also going to go with the Mi-24V with AA capabilities. Moving on to air, I'm first selecting both Su-25s with cluster munitions and TV missiles on both anti-infantry and anti-tank roles. Next I will like some AA capabilities, so I'm going for the MiG-29. Now I want the ability to take out enemy anti-air ground units, so I'm going to go for the MiG-25BM SEAD. Now I'm thinking of wasting a few more points, so I'm choosing the MiG-25 RBF with 8 HE 500kg bombs. Going back to Logi, I feel I need more command units to hold points with, so I'm picking the Belazor. Going back to Ardi, I'm picking another Nona card, which will see us to 48 points out of 50 without the ability to add any more units. So let's take this division to the battlefield and try it out. Okay, now that we have made our battle group, it is time for us to test it out in battle. Now this map, looking around, is very open. Much more open than I anticipated. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a Logi. We're going to have a BRDM, we're going to put one down here, and we're going to put one of these UAZs down, and we're going to put him down here. The UAZ, we're going to fast travel into this back corner, into the back of these group of trees there. This BDRM, we're going to put into these trees over here. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to do some anti-air, and we're going to have two of these guys here. Their role is to come over here and push fast. I'm going to grab another two, and you guys are going to move over here. Next, we're going to go for tanks. We're going to go with only two for the time being. I'm going to put them down here, highlight them, and we're going to put the make them move fast to this position here. That way any enemy tanks that come around, or any enemy vehicles, are just going to get shat on. And I'm also going to put a Conkers down, BRDM2 Conkers, to do the exact same thing, but from this here position. We're going to go into reconnaissance. We're going to grab the BRM-1 for the same reason as, well, we're going to move them over here for the same reason as for the tanks. Get early on, and we're going to turn the weapons off. Hopefully that we do that relatively quick. I'm not going to do any tanks at this stage. I'm not going to do any helicopters at this stage. I'm tempted, but I'm not. Infantry, I really should. Again, I'm not. Instead, I'm going to have a Su-25 anti-tank on standby, and we are going to launch the battle. Excellent, we're now capturing this command point. And we've got this one as well, which is awesome. Those are really cool looking, I must admit. Excellent, we've just taken out a Bradley straight away. Where's these tanks? There they are, they're coming. I'm going to bring up some tanks into the center here. Oh, that was close. Oh, another close one. Shoot. Okay. We want you to diddy mow out of there, and we're gonna get a replacement tank up to meet it here. Can you target that? If I get both of them to target this, what is this? That's an anti-air as well. Wow, really? Alright, you guys just get into there. Wow, NATO gear's pretty strong, eh? Why didn't these guys move when I told them to? I will never know. Anyway, we got tanks coming up, so that should cover that. That's not great. What's just happened? I honestly thought my anti-air would have been decent enough, but clearly NATO weapons strong. Come on, where are these tanks? I'm also going to bring up a reconnaissance unit to in here as well. He thinks. That's going to get taken out. Boom, like that. We need to bring out some infantry. Yeah, let's bring... I've got 27. That is a lot. That's ridiculous amounts. Excellent, we've taken that out. With the thanks of these tanks here. Got some side shots on some M1 Abrahams. Hopefully we can take them out. And did this get destroyed over here? Okay, we need some more reconnaissance. This time we're going to send up just your average Joe. Oh, they kill each other. That's fine. Bring up another T-80. So one thing I'm not a fan of with PACT forces is I find that their tanks are crap. We need to deal with this. I don't know what the AI is doing. I know it's only medium AI, but come on. Come on now. Oh, we just destroyed a tow cobra. Excellent. It's outside of the range. Command unit's just been destroyed. What's going on here? Oh wow. Okay, we've got enemy infantry pushing in. And we just lost another tank. Want you guys in there. Sell those. Sell that. This is NT. You guys to pull back just a little bit. Actually, can you take that out, please? We want you to hold your fire. No, I don't want all of you to go there. Oh, they've changed the way the system works, and I don't like it. I need to do it like one by one now. Okay, I would like to have a helicopter. Let's go with this one. Artillery. We're going to bring some artillery in and bring in one of these. We're going to put that there. One of these. We're going to bring that here. We're going to bring the tank up. Hopefully they can see that. And we're going to bring in another tank. Excellent, just taking those out. Now I'm worried about over here, so what I might do is I might bring in some reconnaissance. Bring in 4 of the... No. What I'm going to... Okay, we're bringing 4. And we also need to bring in some logi to repair. So we're going to put one of these down. Has our artillery turned up? No, but they're getting there. Air. Let's have anti-air. Let's grab one of these. Alright, evac you. We don't lose them. What's happening over here? We need to bring in some more reconnaissance. So we're going to bring in one of these. We're going to park you over here. MI-24, how many do you got? We're going to bring you over here. And we're going to get you to land. Oof, just lost my anti-air there. But didn't lose the squad, which is great. Actually, no, let's just keep you guys there. We lose the helicopter. Oh, we did! Oh, that's frustrating. We need to take out that artillery. It's starting to annoy me. We're going to make you counter battery. And we're going for ammunition. Not a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it over here. Use my allies' supply as much as possible. Alright, so they're trying to do a flank. What we're going to do, I think, because we've got the infantry to be able to do so, let's bring 4 over here, and we're actually just going to have them hiding in these trees here. We need to have another logi come up. Park them in there. We just lost our reconnaissance, which is a bit of a piss off. Hopefully our helicopter can take that out. Unload. I thought I told you to do that. Well, that ended disastrously. We need to bring in some more AA. We're going to bring in some Strela. We're going to have them park up here. You guys unload, sell, turn off your weapons. I want one to come here. Turn off your weapons. Come over here. Turn off those weapons. Come over here. Oof, that was close. Please don't hurt. Oof, that was close. Yeah, we need to bring in some more AA. We're going to bring in some of these. We're going to park those ones over here. They need assistance over there, so I'm going to bring my helicopter to here. We're going to call in another air unit. Damn, okay, that's not good. We need to bring some more infantry into the center. And we're going to have you guys in here like so. No, you guys are selling. You guys going in here like so. There's my helicopter. I need you to attack those, please. Especially those ones. We'll bring in this guy as well. No, please, thank you. Wow, that took out 3 of my anti-air. That is devastating. Should have probably, in hindsight, spread them out a little bit better. Logi, we need another one of these over here. Oh, I've lost it. Oh, that's frustrating. Right, get you to pull back. Get you to land over here. You've got infrared. Yeah, we're going to bring you here. Oh, we've destroyed an M1 Abrahams. Let's bring in some more tanks. Last 2. Oh, we destroyed that. Bring the helicopter down. We're going to get you guys to hold that position. That position. I'm going to space these out. Dissolve. Whoa! How did you get through? Excellent, you've taken it out. Anti-tank. Yeah, let's go with, I don't have any in my anti-air. Okay, that's concerning. Get these tanks, and we're gonna bring you over here. Nope. Yeah, no, let's do that. Oh no, you guys can stay here. We want tank. We want Conkers, and we would also like you to be there. We want another Conkers. And the tree line here. That we've got that whole side covered. Probably could do with more infantry lining these trees. Grab another 4. Oof. Oof. They just got wrecked. Okay. Let's bring in some cluster munitions, I think. Right here. Let's bring in another clusters as well. Anti-tank. Park. Engage that one, please. Ooh, we've got AA there. Come on, get out of there. Get out of there. Excellent. Taking them down. I've lost 1 cluster munition. Damn. We're going to reinforce those guys with these 2. We're going to get our artillery, which we've been neglecting this far, to... Nope, not fire. Fire there. Come on. They should be getting owned. Alright. Stop. Now I want you guys to engage these guys. Shit, this is almost dead. Pull this back. Damn. These guys are going to get chewed up. Need that helicopter up, and I need it up ASAP, but that's going to take its time. Get the rest of our Detrimental guys up. Where do we lose T80? Over here. You think with the amount of suppressing fire that these guys are putting down, that these guys wouldn't be able to fire their laws. Fire on position. We're going to drop a bomb right there. Take that M2A2 out. Thank you. Brilliant. Damn it. Did we destroy anything over here? Whoa. Whoa. Well, if there was something there, it's now dead. Okay, so we're losing infantry over this side. I would like you to fire right here. I do love the fact that my rockets are flying through a hill. Very immersive. Alright, we need to start helping out this right flank a bit because it is a bit of a stalemate. Thankfully they've got no AA. We've just lost our rest of our infantry. That is not good. Why you got stuff here? This side's good. This side's fine. You worry about your side. You said you were going to attack this side. Focus on it. Alright. Let's bring in 2 of these here. Infantry, what do we have in the way of infantry? We've got some metas. Let's just deploy all of our PKM guys. We're going to have you guys deploy in here. Helicopters, we're also going to bring in one of these Rocket 2 ones right here to just spray them with rockets. What else we got? Yeah, let's deploy these as well. Come on, take them out. Need a dealio with this. Alright, you guys push over this way, guard this flank. Probably gonna get you guys, oh, probably not. Yeah, I'll just get you guys to come over here. Excellent, take out the A1 Abrams. Oh no! Lost my helicopter. Really? Oh, that's lame. What else can I bring out? Bring in some Spetsnaz. I might do that. Bring in some Spetsnaz commanders. What I'm going to do is I'm going to flank in behind and I'm going to take out this bloomin' artillery because it's annoying me. How's the war going over this side? There is a lot of tanks over here, so we're going to drop a fat load of bombs right there. Going to get an anti-tank one to go there. Cluster munitions. Get you to fire on that position there. Bring you guys up. How did that not destroy anything? That is disappointing. Don't just YOLO your AI, why? Excellent. Excellent. I actually want you guys to come over here. Please. Can you stop what you're doing and go over to where I've ordered you to go to, please? Thank you. Infantry, what else we can bring in? Oh, yes. These guys. You're going to come over here, and you guys are going to come to here, and you're going to land. Oh, this looks badass. Look at this. That is an air assault. Interesting, there's engineers leaders over there. Infantry, let's bring up some more of these guys, shall we? Alright, can you guys please move forward to the edge? You know, this game is getting a little bit more frustrating with this new update. I'm really not a fan of it. Not a fan of the update. I like the game, I'm just not a fan of the update. Alright, over there. And we're going to keep these helicopters in reserve just in case. Alright, so we've got enemy artillery over here somewhere. So what we're going to do now is grab all those and spread them out like so. Push them that way. I think the enemy have run out of troops. Seriously. Let's bring in some more artillery, shall we? Let's just bring in everything. Park you up here. Like, they've still got tanks, which is quite scary. But I honestly don't believe they have the infantry to counter, except for that AA guy over there. Boom! Boom! Brilliant. Oh! juicy. That was such a well-coordinated strike. I love the trainers. I love the trainers. That's amazing. These guys must be conscripts. Yeah, they're just holding back now. I'm just going to capture this point over here and just cap them out. What I might do, actually... And just to make sure that they do die, clusters. Drop clusters over the area. Excellent. That was a very good strike. I honestly think we've bled the enemy completely out of their so if I was to bring this helicopter in and just, I don't know, park it there, say. Do you have anyone Abrahams coming in? Now, the enemy artillery was last spotted here. AA unit over there. And there's another one over here. Okay. Good to know. Boom! I think after this, what I might do is I will go back and might edit it to have some more logi, like the 250 jeeps. Like, it's not a lot. Maybe? I don't know. Artillery. What can we artillery? Alright, you. Fire on him. Fire on him. I want you to fire on the position here. You. Fire on the position here. Well, that's good. It's now clearing the hill. And you guys are going to counter battery. How did you survive that rocket? They must not be very good. I don't like rocket artillery. They're very good if you want to destroy infrastructure, but if you're trying to do precision, nah. Nah. Good luck. Have fun. Did I lose that helicopter? No, I didn't. Awesome. Let's move you over here. Move you guys through here and into here. Nice. Well, that destroyed them. That's good. It's just that got destroyed. Another M113. Okay. And this has been a bit of a long one. It's just been a literal war of attrition. Oh, M1 Abrams. Man, how many Abrahams did these guys have? Being shelled by friendly artillery, I think. Which is not cool. Is it Abrahams? It was an Abrams. That's friendly artillery. Can you stop shelling our troops, please? You're killing your own troops. What is this AI? Did I lose a couple of command units? Where's that helicopter gone? How much fuel you got? Oh, there we go. Game's over. Excellent. Well, there you go. That is the 35th Air Assault Guards in action. Kills and losses. Let's have a look. This is much more cleaned up to UI. That's pretty good. But one of our T-80s took out a lot of units. About 27, give or take. We did pretty good. We did pretty good. Again, I'm still rusty at this game because I don't play it enough. Alright folks, that's all we have time for today. Remember to leave a like if you enjoy the video, subscribe if you're new around here and would love to see more content, and leave a comment with your thoughts on this video. I've been your host, Sir Firecat. Until next time, take care.